Sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you with my ideas on how to make your wheel spinner better. Uh, Let me just say that your wheel spinner, compared to others I've run across, uh, has only one disadvantage. And that is if you're in a slow speed turn, like in a parking lot doing a multi-point turn, you can't, by pressing, you're not getting enough leverage on the wheel as you do on one of these with a knob on it, where you can really get a good handle grip. And these are also, on this one anyway, this is just as comfortable for you as yours. You can put your hand over it, under it, around it, over it. It just gives you more versatility. So I guess the bottom line is, oops, sorry about that. The bottom line is, I'd like to see your wheel spinners have a riser on them. So as you can see, I took this one and cut it off, and I cut yours apart, and I epoxied it together. I am a tad disappointed for yours because on two of yours, I own 4 of these. On 2 of yours, these are starting to break off. You're probably going to tell me it's because I move it around so much, and that could be. But I do like to be able to move it around the steering wheel or take it off when I need to quickly. But anyway, this one works really, really well. But it is a little too tall because when it's on here, I can't reach my cruise control without, rolling my hand off of it. That's one issue. So I wanted one a little bit shorter. So I made another one, and I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to wear off the rubber around here. So I made another one. This one actually was a challenge because it didn't come with ball bearings. It was just a screw. So I took it apart, and I took an older one apart and got the ball bearings out of there and epoxied the ball bearings in here, and then did the same thing as I'm requesting from you, which is a riser. And this one is a lot lower, but it's high enough, so it's low enough to control my controls, but it's high enough where I can get my hand under there, and in a multi-point turn in a parking lot or doing in a street or whatever, I have a lot more control. The last thing I want to point out is that I don't have them handy, but you give a little rubber strip in there in case the steering wheel is small. I have discovered or feel that is only good on smaller wheels. The real issue with yours, with your rubber coating, is that on the new modern steering wheels, it slips off. So even on yours, this, not even my modified one, if it's on the wheel directly, and it tends to want to roll off the center, which is just problematic. It doesn't feel comfortable, and you don't feel secure with it. So this is, they call it rescue tape, plumbing tape, silicone tape. It only sticks to itself, so it's kind of stretchy. And so what I've done is I've added it where I use it the most, and it's not sticky to your hand, but it is sticky to your rubber coating. So it's more tactile, and it really gives a better grip. So making the steering wheel bigger is not necessarily the solution to getting this on here tight. But this little piece of tape really keeps it from rolling off a center, which is very important to me for comfort and security. So in addition to the little piece that you give in there to make the wheel thicker, if necessary, I suggest you put in 6 inches of this rescue tape in the package. So my 2 requests are a riser. Doesn't have to be like this, of course. It does need to have bearings, but something you can get your fingers under. And the second is you should just put in 6 inches of this silicone tape in your package. It makes a huge difference on how well it sticks to the steering wheel. Thank you very much for listening, and I'd love to see these changes in knobs so that I don't have to keep modifying to cutting up two to make one. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.